Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review that I might have honestly done a while back, but my feelings on this product have changed. So I wanted to get on here and kind of do another review on it. And the product is the Laura Mercier Mineral Powder with SPF of 15. This is what the back of the packaging looks like. And then just the top. It is, how large is this? Where is it? 0.34 ounces. And this has lasted me a really, really long time. I have two colors. I have the color Real Sand, which is this one here, which is, you can see there's only like this much left to it. And this one is Classic Beige, which is a newer one, which still has a really good amount left to it. And I kind of have had like different feelings on mineral powders. For a while there, I was totally just for liquid foundations, and for a while there, I was setting them with, you know, all different types of powders, translucent powders. I was setting them with powders that had anti-shine but had a pigment to them. I've been trying all different kinds of things, and I've watched quite a few videos that Lisa D1 swears by this. And I knew I had it, and I had tried it strictly as just this as the foundation. And I was okay with it, but I wasn't wowed by it. So she had done a video, I guess, applying it, and she had used a BB cream first and then put this on. So I thought to myself, well, I wonder if I just use a liquid foundation, don't put it on as thick as I maybe normally would, or don't use as much of it, just concentrate it in the areas of my face that have more discoloration and things like that, and then use the mineral powder. So I decided to give that a try, and I have been in love with it. Love, 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 love it. Like, it is just amazing. My only downside, I would say, is that I have to mix two colors for this to work. Real Sand is just a tad bit too light, and Classic Beige is definitely too dark. But I also like using them kind of as different things, and I'll explain as I go along. So what I tend to do is I apply a foundation lightly on my face, primarily focusing like in through this area and then the outer perimeters of my face, because that's kind of where my discoloration is the most, is like chin, outer perimeter, and then my forehead. It's not as much down my nose or my cheeks, which a lot of people have some there, but I just find that mine is towards the outside of my face. So I apply it there, then I go in and I mix the Real Sand and the Classic Beige together in the lid. And what I have been using, depending on what look I'm looking for, I use my Real Techniques, what is this one called? Buffing brush. This is what the brush looks like, and it's dirty because I used it today. I find this one to be the softest and the easiest, and it's so easy just to do little circles and really, really work the product in, and it has a really nice application to it. So I have been using this. Now, I will mention too, for those days that I don't want as much makeup, or I don't want as kind of heavy of a feel, is I use a Sephora 55 brush, which this is the one that Lisa says she uses. But to me, I feel like this one has too much play to it and too much give. Like, you see how it just moves around a little bit more. Both of these are extremely, extremely soft. The price of this is way, way less than this. It's just kind of a personal preference as to what you like. I also find that this one is easier to get up under the eyes and in through here, which is a plus for me as well. I just really like it. I haven't been wearing a whole lot of shadows or things like that, so because I've been on this whole kick about my skin just looking really nice and luminous, which I think a lot of it is the mineral powders too. Another option is you can use a kabuki. One of my favorite kabukis is this one. It was from Coastal Scents. Doesn't say anything on it. It's just, I mean, it's kind of obvious if you look on there which one it is. But if you want a heavy coverage and just use that without a liquid beneath it, that's a really great one for that. So I tend to use these. I've tried setting it with Fix Plus. That's fine. I don't feel as if I need it. I find if when I use this brush, it buffs in so well that I don't feel like I have any powdery look to me left, versus like Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals. I have Bare Minerals as well. I have this in the color, if it helps you, medium beige. It's probably closest to Real Sand. if you're wondering. But Bare Minerals to me always has that little bit of like a chalky look after a while. It also tends to oxidize on me. So what oxidizing means, if you're not sure, is it tends to turn a little bit orange throughout the day on me. And I don't like that. Something about Bare Minerals just has not worked for me. I still have it in my drawer. I guess I should, this one's almost full too. Wow. Maybe I should do a blog sale or something at the end of moving all this stuff. But, sorry, totally off subject. I totally and completely prefer the Laura Mercier over the Bare Minerals. The Bare Minerals is just, it has a cakey look to me, even if I fix plus afterwards, even if I wet the brush ahead of time, even if I really, really buff it in, like it just doesn't work for me. And the oxidation, that way it turns throughout the day is just not pretty, and I don't like it at all. So I love this Laura Mercier. Now, another key thing that a lot of people say is that, oh, does Laura Mercier have a shimmer to it? I don't find, that was one of my biggest probably drawbacks I've ever had of why I think I didn't go to it originally, is I heard so many people saying it gives a nice dewy effect. There's nothing there. Like, yeah, like there is nothing there as far as dewiness. I definitely think it gives a sheen, a healthy sheen to your skin. Keep in mind I have a highlighter on right now, but it gives a nice healthy sheen to your skin without it being any shimmer, glitter, or any particles of light really in it. It just gives you a healthy glow. That's probably the best way of putting it. But I don't mean any glitters or shimmer by that. It's very, very nice. It's finely milled, which I think is another upside over the Bare Minerals. I don't find the Bare Minerals to be as finely milled as the Laura Mercier. It is so, so soft and so just light and thin. It's just, it goes onto your skin amazing. Now, a couple other little tricks that I do with these, since I mix the two when I put them on, I then put under eye concealer on, and then I use the Real Sand by itself under my eyes. It kind of lightens up under my eyes, similar to how Bare Minerals has things like Summer Bisque and things like that. I just use the lighter shade just directly under my eyes, which gives me that little bit of pop and gives me a little bit of getting rid of the darkness under my eyes. And then if I feel like it, I also use the Classic Beige, and I use it under my cheekbones. And you know what, maybe I'll use a little bit now. There's a little bit in the top here. Now this I use with my 55, my Sephora 55. But you see that? It is just a great, like, natural contour. So it isn't particularly like brown or bronzy. It just, the way it works is just so nice. I mean, it just gives you that defined look. So you can go through your face and do both, well, for me, I use both colors together. Then I use a lighter one under my eyes, and then I use the darker one to kind of give me a little bit of depth to my face. And this powder stays on me all day long, all day. No oily breakthroughs, no breakdown of the product, no change in color, no anything. It stays great on me all day. But I also find that I personally don't use it as often just as a mineral foundation. I find that it takes more product when I use it that way because I focus more on the areas with the discoloration. Takes more product, and that's when I feel like I look a little bit cakier, or it looks a little bit more heavy in those areas. So I prefer to put on a liquid product first, just a really light one, not a heavy, like not like a Makeup Forever, you know, what's that called? Matte Velvet. Nothing like that. Just a light foundation. Something that's very light on the skin. Hourglass Veil, Chanel Vitalumere Aqua, things like that. Just put a light coating on and then use this, and it just, it's awesome. I use no primer or anything like that, but I cannot rave about this enough. I've really, really, truly loved using this again. So I definitely think it's going to stay in my arsenal for a while. We'll see. I will have a Face of the Month video where I'm using all this, and you'll see how I use it. But definitely a great product. If you like mineral products, definitely one of the best ones I've tried out there. I've tried quite a few, but I definitely am really excited about loving this product again. So I hope you found that helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.